Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a layout share, and I'm gonna kind of rush through this. I've actually been extremely busy this week, but there are 9 pages that I made that I can't share with you because they haven't been published yet. I'm getting ready to go out of town tomorrow, and so I needed to get it seemed like a lot of series and Cybercrop and other obligations, other commitments, let's say. I don't want to make it sound like a bad thing. It was wonderful, but I'm done with that. I can do this share of ones that are already out there, and maybe give you a little preview of the next thing I'll be working on as soon as I get back from my little trip. Okay, so this is my challenge accepted from last Thursday. It's also punched out Thursday, and I punched and die cut quite a few of the embellishments here, and I used it for Sonia Rivera's hop for her 200 subbies, and I used a this one was one of those videos I made not having any idea how it would come out, and I took a stencil and dredged it in some ink and then laid it on the paper to get this kind of irregular looking stencil. And I'll tell you, I have done it since then with a darker color, and I got this, and I can't wait to use that. I want to use it differently, maybe have it like this and do the photo right in the middle of it. So not sure how I'll use that, but it's down at the bottom of my stack of things to use. Okay, so I will move that one over here to the side. This one is probably one of my favorite layouts I've ever made. It was for Mixed Media Mayhem, and it was the original was a page that I chose, and I chose it and then had no idea how to do it. So I'm really happy with the way this came out. I used a million stamps and a million different techniques for getting ink on there. These are the small ink pads, kind of just dragged across. Lots of stamping, and I love the photo of Barrett, and he loves the page. So I may get that, like frame that one and give that to him. This one was one I did just kind of as a one-off. I did this, it was a Dottie About Flair challenge to write a letter to your younger self, and I used this lift by Jana McCarthy. I'm not sure where, it's the 12 Days of Spring scrap lifts. It was, did I not do that one? Day 11 of 12 days. Yes, I had not finished. I had the last two 12 days, the last 2 scrap lifts left of the 12 days, and I did 11. I used a, let's see, what exact product is it? It's not an oxide spray, it's distress paint in saltwater taffy. And I love the saltwater taffy color. I felt initially that it was a little too bright. This was the Mind the Scrap March kit that I'm using here. And I have this is a photo of me when I was 9, and then when I was 23, and then just a couple weeks ago. So this was a fun one, and there is a video out there. This was last week's Scrap Squad Sunday, and the lift was an Easter one, and Nikki Rowland had these graduated sizes of Easter eggs going down, and it kind of struck me as tags because they had little bows. And so I decided to make tags out of the photos I wanted to scrap about this fun day that James and Katie had in Puerto Rico. So there's a lot of stuff here. This is Vicki Booten, I think, from Color Kaleidoscope. This is from Color Study. This is from Paige Evans. These ephemera are from 49 and Market. And this pineapple, I think, is from Simple Stories. And that's from Color Kaleidoscope. And that's from 49 and Market. So, and I'm covering up a lady that's that's not part of the story. So I had fun with this layout, and I really like how it turned out. And this one was my challenge team page for Bramble Fox. And it was this lift. This was lift number 12 of the 12 days of spring scrap lifts. And it had these, this cording or twine wrapped on the page and then kind of overlapping the photo. And instead of that twine, I used this die cut. It kind of gives similar texture. And I used, in that same die set from Bramble Fox are these, is the leaf die that I used for all of these extra leaves. This is Cocoa Vanilla Legendary background paper, which I wish I had a case of. And lots of Bramble Fox goodies, the little frame, the butterfly, the title piece, and there's a blog post. When I posted the page, I had a link to the blog post, but if you go to www.bramblefox.co.uk, and up at the top there's you can click on the blog and you can see all of the links to all the Bramble Fox products that I used here. Like these are from a set called Holy Moly and so forth. So this was fun. I love that photo, and I wanted to do a very special page around it, so I did. This one was my Monday weekly video for Scrap Backwards, and I just love, I wondered how I was going to get 3 long banners, and the truth is I just kind of eked out short banners and tucked them under and above and below to make it look like long banners. And those were the 6x6 papers that one of my pattern papers had 4 6x6s on the back of it. And these were 3 of them. And I used so much from my kit, and I found this perfect little sailboat flare that just kind of goes with the mood there. So again, one of my favorite pages. And this one was just a goofy one for Stash Dive Tuesday. Yesterday is when it came out. Who doesn't love to put a hat on a rainbow over a heart flare, or to have a sky blue flare with clouds kind of up above a photo with a blue sky and clouds, and strawberries offered up to a seagull, and sunglasses lying on top of your flip-flops over a game playing arrow. So all of those things came from my kit. So that's my rather abbreviated haul from, or share from this past week. And the rest of it's in a bigger stack that I'll have to share with you when I get back. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.